Welcome to Season Chasers. I'm Rob Freeman. Those that love nature and outdoor sports spend a lot of quality time looking for adventure throughout the year. The more you study, the more you learn about the peak seasons in nature. It's fun to know when it's best to go fishing or hunting, when it's time to pick blueberries, wild mushrooms, or native pecans. Sometimes the peak season is close to home, right in your own backyard, or it could be miles away near the mountains and the sea. Either way, this program will chase the seasons where the action is hot. Welcome to Season Chasers. I'm Rob Freeman. I spend a lot of quality time outdoors year-round. During the fall and winter, I operate an upland game club here in southeast Kansas. In the summertime, I work as a professional fishing guide and commercial fisherman in the great state of Alaska. In every season, we study, learn, and share the great outdoors. On today's episode, we're going to show you previews of some of the HD footage we took in Alaska this summer. There's no competition out here. There's no time limit, no scoreboard. Because anytime you spend time in the outdoors, everyone's a winner. Thanks for being a season chaser. I know I'm not the only one. We've been spending a great summer here, trying to have some kind of adventure almost every day. And today we're silver fishing in a river. We also found an area with a lot of shorebirds. And we get to share these rivers with birds and even some big old bears. Got to see some pinks spawn out in this week's adventure. And came up to a place that is one pool that probably has more rainbows per square foot than any place I've found in Alaska. They aren't real big, but we ended up, well, some of them are, but we ended up getting a bite on just about every cast. We're going to go looking for a gold mine, and sometimes that includes a hike that's pretty far, even off the private oil company roads up here. We found a gold mine that probably wasn't successful, or they wouldn't have left the things behind that they did. But we're going to take a look today here on Season Chasers. And if the fishing slows down, we're going to take our turn at a little gold panning in one of these rivers, and who knows what we just might find. Stay tuned. You're going to see tonight on Season Chasers. Thanks for coming along. Season Chasers, sponsored by CP Communications.
Come see us at CP Communications, your locally owned and operated U.S. Cellular authorized agent in Pittsburgh, Parsons, Chanute, and Fort Scott. Locally owned for over 18 years.
Kansas Land Tire, your Goodyear dealer at 9th and Broadway in Pittsburgh. O'Malley Implement, home of the John Deere Gator, South 69 in Pittsburgh. And by Blue Ribbon Farm and Home.
And this is the Goofy Goat right here.
Tonight you'll see that Season Chasers is all about studying, learning, and sharing the great outdoors. We don't have an unlimited expense account or a great big glitzy production crew.
He is back to business.
And that was what, 12-pound test?
12-pound test. This is bigger than a 12-pound fish. Let's let him go.
All the Season Chasers adventures are 100% real. And we'll let you have an up-close look at the fun we have and the wildlife we see on all these adventures. We hope you can excuse an occasional bump of the camera when some of our adventures are going on, like this one, where I tried to keep one eye on what we're filming and looking at the camera at the same time. Later in tonight's episodes, we're going to give you a chance to count the cubs. It's time to study, learn, and share the great outdoors on Season Chasers. Let's get started tonight with Silver Season. Thanks for coming along.
Down here in the tidal pools again. We found a sunny day. And that's what makes these guys hard to catch. They don't like that sunshine. So I've gotten up where I can cast along this grassy bank that's got a little bit of shade on it. Woo-woo! He's pretty upset about being pulled out of that shade. He wants to get back in it. I happen to know this pool doesn't have a lot of snags in it. We got a little fighting room, even though we're kind of at a low flow on this small river. It's been sunny for about a week in a row. And that's been pretty rare this summer. Here he comes. Come on, buddy. I even got my pliers. We're trying to get some for our stringer today. I'd say this one's kind of a keeper. Let's keep him. Let me introduce you to my friend the beater. Got that out. Here's what we hiked down here for. Really nice silver salmon. These ones in mid-August, a little bigger than the ones that came in late July. There aren't a lot of them still coming in right now, but we're glad to find this one. And I think this is worthy of the vacuum sealer. Maybe the grill for tonight, you never know. But we love silver season and hope you do too. And keep it right here for more on Season Chasers. We're up on probably the upper part of this river. We've done a lot of time down in the tidal pools in the middle part, down where the fish counter was earlier this year. And as it gets later in the season, which we're in late August now, we anticipate the silver salmon to be migrating pretty far upstream. We've had some high water a couple of times, and so we've hiked pretty far up here, and along the way we've seen some really, wouldn't you say it's some pretty scary looking bear tracks?
Look at that one.
Yeah, there's a couple of these that good 6-8 inch wide tracks, and this is at a time when the pink salmon are spawning out, and there's several nests just downstream of here that the pinks are getting pretty moldy looking just before they finish their life cycle. And it makes it real easy for the bears to pick those off. And as we made one crossing up here on the bank, noticed numerous fish parts. And so it gets a little creepy sometimes when you think you're walking through somebody's dining area and certainly don't want to disturb them. So in any outing like this, we bring a pack with, of course, our fishing tackle, and we even got some gold panning supplies with us today we're going to check out before we run out of time. But whenever we do an outing like this, you got to bring the proper bear repellent. And today I'm bringing along the trusty old 4570. This is Marlin lever action in the stainless steel. And Ned's got his
44 Smith & Wesson.
little bit of comfort that we carry along. And one thing I want to show you about this gun that I've made a little modification on this year. I had a turkey hunting friend of mine gave me a gift of a different side of this. And what I went ahead and took the standard sight off of the barrel right here, and there's hardware to adapt it right into the existing screws and everything. But it gives us a rail that I can put all kinds of tactical scopes and things on, but it has with it a little peep sight here at the back. And I don't need a scope for a 10-yard shot out here, and you probably don't need one for that pistol, for personal protection like this. But I think having the sights this far apart make the up and down accuracy a lot better than if the sights are only this far apart. Now, I haven't shot it a whole lot, and I really don't want to, but I've got four 420 grain Corbon hot loads in here that should be just what we need to get the word across if one of these bears out here gets too close to us. We're going to try to do our best to share this river with them and coexist, but if they get too close, this gives you a lot of peace of mind. And when you're out in a place like this, you want to have all the accuracy you can, because when a bear's within 10 yards of you, you're going to be shaking a little bit. And with any kind of encounter that close, there's only really two emotions I'm told that bears understand, and that's fear or aggression. And you might be really afraid, but you got to appear aggressive. And
Been there, done that.
this really helps, and we'll carry this, like I said, on every outing, and get to do it again sometime.
And remember the #1 rule when you see a bear: leave.
And but not too fast.
Just leave.
Let them know we're here and get out of the way. But let's come over here and get a shot of this one track
Yeah, look at where he walked along here. You can see his
in the
toes.
mud.
There's a couple of toe marks too.
We're not the only ones that like to walk these rivers. Here's evidence of several sizes of bears that have left some prints in this mud. There's more over here. That's a pretty good sized track. Pretty good sized toe prints. Looks like they went up that way. Let's hope the one that made these is fast asleep somewhere this time of day and staying out of this sunshine we're enjoying so much. Probably somewhere up in there. What a beautiful place this is. It's just been another day in paradise out here in Alaska.
Extreme environments can cause a spontaneous change in DNA, resulting in unexpected power and agility. Introducing the all-new, all-powerful Gator RSX 850i. 62 horsepower, a fully independent multi-link suspension, and a top speed of 53 miles per hour. It's a whole new species of Gator.
I'm Travis from Kansas Land Tire in Pittsburgh. We offer name brand tires like Goodyear, Dunlop, Kelly Springfield, Mastercraft, and virtually any tire for the job. We also staff ASE certified technicians to provide oil service, transmission and brake work, engine diagnostics, battery service, alignments, and more. We also now have a nationwide warranty and ask us about payment options like Goodyear Credit. Kansas Land Tire, 9th and Broadway in Pittsburgh, an authorized Goodyear dealer. See our ad and names and numbers.
Waiting for the holidays to get a great deal on a new phone? Well, the wait is over. Switch to US Cellular today and choose from a great selection of phones, all free. Whether you talk, text, or surf, you'll find the phone you've been thinking about. Give yourself an early gift. Switch for free and be with the happiest customers in wireless.
Become one of the happiest customers in the cellular world by visiting one of our CP Communications stores in Pittsburgh, Chanute, Parsons, and our brand new store in Fort Scott.
Here she comes. She's coming already. And she's got it.
Got that.
She's going to land right there to eat it. Oh no, she missed it.
Should we come back?
Water? She's coming back.
I got her.
She got it.
I got that too. She took off. She went on.
She's heading back to the nest now.
She'll be
Must be
back.
over on the other side of that cove.
We got us a deal here, don't we?
Did it work?
Yeah, I got it. And the red light's even on.
See, and I've said that to people and they didn't believe.
I suppose that's one of the things I like about outdoor sports is we were going up there to pike fish. We had a whole lot more fun watching the other things. In addition to seeing these eagles feed on the pike, we got to see a moose cow with a calf. It was down feeding right on the water's edge. Enjoying the whole outdoor experience? That's what we try to share with you on Season Chasers. Thanks for coming along. Wherever you drive out here, keep your eyes open. You might see a moose on the loose. We've got a big group from Kansas here that's just finishing up, and we've got a bunch of silver salmon to go along with you now. Who here caught fish this week?
Oh, all of us. Even a and I caught a big fish. He was a big and boy. I'm hooked.
So is there anything particular you guys learned about salmon fishing this week?
It's fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
Well,
you
just on
when they're going, you don't reel it up. You let them go because that's fun to watch them and listen.
When your wife gets stuck in the mud, get the camera.
Before you help her down.
No, probably was the funniest
now, what do you really,
part of the day.
What do you really think about that Tide mud?
Oh, it's really nice.
It's like a clay. It's molding clay.
It's quicksand. Are you kidding me?
But is it worth walking through to get to the fish?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
No princess here. We got through.
Now we've asked Fish and Game to put in some steps and a boardwalk down there. Do you think that's really needed?
No, absolutely not. Forget it.
No, there'd be more people.
Just
have
people.
Just have them cut some
more
of that
peeps.
sawgrass
We want
and
no
let it
more
down.
peeps.
Yeah. keep those wimpies out.
Now how many other fishermen did we run into this week?
We saw two.
Two in the whole week. My gosh. Open range for us. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Fox. We saw swans on our way back.
We have our own foxes that live here all week with us. So that was a lot of fun, I thought. We got to feed them.
Yeah, a lot of bear tracks.
And we like our guides. They are wonderful.
We saw a lot of poop.
They were very patient.
The guides point out all the poop, the really good stuff, huh?
And how fresh it is.
You pointed. But most of all, our guides were very patient with us and taught us very well. And I feel like I can come back here and know how to fish again for the salmon.
A newbie fisher person. Never fished before. I'm hooked.
So anyway,
it's a high. It's a high.
I don't know.
Well, we had a lot of fun. We didn't leave anything behind but footprints.
Yeah.
Left it just the way we found it, and a few fish lighter out of that river.
That's right.
Just a few.
Right.
Yep.
So how much do you figure you guys are each getting to pack home since we've sorted this all out?
About 40 pounds of fillets.
We had to move everything around so we could get our fish back.
Yeah.
We had so much fish.
Yeah. And not be overweight luggage.
But
We got our limit every day. Yeah.
you know how to grill it and know how to share it with everybody back home.
Yeah. Right.
Share.
That's right. You do not invite them over. You don't invite them over on the night that you're cooking it.
Well, or if you do, say, well, I'm doing the salmon, you bring everything else.
That's right.
There you go. Bring the beer.
So anyway,
All
it was
right.
fun.
Say,
These
I'll
guys
cook
are
the
great.
fish and
We
you
loved
bring
them.
the beer.
Everybody got along great.
Campfire last night was good. Homemade ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Good
That's
time.
right.
All right.
Got to watch the tide come in, go out.
What a beautiful scene.
Oh, in the red house.
Oh yes, the red house.
You got to find out about
We
that by
love the
coming
red
here
house.
and seeing the red house.
Woohoo, the red house.
We left a little something.
But it's an outhouse with an ocean view.
That's right.
That's right.
Anyway, it was a blast.
All right, well, thanks for coming on up here, and have a good, safe trip back to Kansas.
Thank you. Thank
Go
you.
Hawks.
Go Hawks. There you go.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Look at the size
Oh, yeah. This is a gap from here, guys. Man. Hang How do you want to do this, Ned?
Did you get that on film?
I think so.
This is a big one.
You want me to get out deeper, or what do you think?
Oh, we're good. We just got to
This
get
one's
them.
huge. You want to get the gaff?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hand it to you.
Whoa, nice one.
Under the underside. Pull him in. Pull him in. All the way in. In. All the way in. Oh no! Hang on to him. Hang on.
I'm on the wire.
Now he's really mad.
A little bit. I got to crank.
You want me to get him for you?
Yeah. I can't hang. Get him.
Right here.
Now that's a fish.
Woohoo! Shoot him, Ned! Shoot him!
Wow.
Yeah, I think that was just enough to get us started. Look at this baby.
That's the biggest pike I've caught up here.
Oh yeah, that was over. I guarantee it's over 20, man. That is over 20. Now tell me how you like this pike fishing.
Oh baby, oh baby. That was wonderful. Did you see how hard he hit? I thought I was snagged up. He started going the other way. I was like, oh man. Whoa.
Let's take a look at this guy.
Craig.
Oh yeah, that's a boat-sized fish right
Eyes
there.
on that guy.
Look at him. These others are nice, but that's a fish. That's a great one, Ned.
Wow.
Good job. Here, wait.
You catch a fish like this, you got to go on the publicity tour. All right. Now this is what I call an Alaska gator with no legs. This is a northern pike, and I'd say this is one to be real proud of. We're going to put the tape on this one in a little bit, find out exactly what it weighs, and really glad to do a good deed and kill a few pike tonight, especially a great big one like that. Some of our others, here's the average size tonight. So we got to see some pretty good action. These are worth bringing home, and we're going to have these ready for the pan in no time. Thanks for coming along with us tonight on Season Chasers. Way to go, Ned.
Have a good evening.
Merry Christmas from everyone at Blue Ribbon Farm and Home in Pittsburgh. Blue Ribbon Farm and Home has what you need to feed and care for the wild birds. Blue Ribbon Farm and Home sells supplies to attract trophy white-tailed deer. And don't forget, Blue Ribbon Farm and Home has a huge selection of food for dogs.
Whether you have a sporting dog, lap dog, chickens, or a goofy goat, and peanuts for yourself, come to Blue Ribbon Farm and Home and get all the supplies you need. You talk about a goofy goat, and this is the goofy goat right here.
Waiting for the holidays to get a great deal on a new phone? Well, the wait is over. Switch to US Cellular today and choose from a great selection of phones, all free. Whether you talk, text, or surf, you'll find the phone you've been thinking about. Give yourself an early gift. Switch for free and be with the happiest customers in wireless.
Become one of the happiest customers in the cellular world by visiting one of our CP Communications stores in Pittsburgh, Chanute, Parsons, and our brand new store in Fort Scott.
And if you're wanting to go hunting, there's no shortage of upland game birds out here at Pawnee Wildlife Preserve. We're open with the extended season through March, so give us a call at the number on your screen if you'd like to bring out your own dogs or fully guided hunts available. Pawnee Wildlife Preserve, Fort Scott, Kansas. and then when we're out here cooking chicken, we get a little bit of an audience. This guy I like to call Slim Jim. Maybe he'll come up and visit. Well, what are you doing? Just coming over to visit? I know you're here because that another robin goes crazy every time you come in the house. Well, I'm out here on the back deck Monday evening, and I'm trying to grill some chicken. And there's a whole lot of racket out here. I know whenever that mother robin makes all that noise that there's a fox in the yard. And yep, there he is, Slim Jim shown up again. Got a pretty good idea it's dinner time. But I'm not sharing my chicken with him. Slim Jim's pretty patient. If you're really quiet when you're cooking, Slim Jim will hang out for a while. Tune in each week for some of the stuff you just won't see on other shows. Outdoors, wildlife, and a life of adventure. Being on the lookout for natural foods and making the most of what the wildlife provides. Study, learn, and share the great outdoors with someone who's important to you.